What's good, YouTube? The one and only Ammon816 here with the Prince himself, Akeem, Kid Nation Gaming. What you do at locals today?
I guess I played a little fun deck.
So he played this deck. It's back in the day at a YCS Chicago, almost topped. I really like this concept, so I'm just gonna let you get into it.
It's Danger World FTK. More prevalent now because a lot of people is not playing Droll. So if you want to top of regions or something, you can get away with it. But there's only 2 cards in the deck. I think that's the deck end of the deck profile. I can walk away. But the whole goal of this deck is just to see these 2 cards. You activate this card, you summon this card.
FTK.
Tell your opponent.
Do not have a turn.
Tell your opponent that he skips his turn.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Draw for your turn. I mean, everybody's playing Scythe, so why not?
He's not playing Scythe.
Nope. But just 2 cards in the deck.
All right, so what's the other 38 fillers?
We got this package here. I think it's actually needed in any dark deck for real.
Facilitates the combo.
But this is just there to like search them anytime. This is not really your main normal summons, but if you have to, this is what you are normal summoning. Out of these 3, these 2, this is what you're normal summoning most of the time. Other set of normal summons is this package. I didn't realize how insane this package is actually in this deck. It's actually pretty cool. Might bump this up to 3 and just play 3-1-1. It's just good, man. It allows you, you got to give up this normal summon here, but you can always bring this out anytime, and obviously this got a broken effect, so you can always resolve these regardless. Like if you start with this, you're resolving these regardless, you know. But you really want to make, like playing this. I didn't play this before last time, but you really want to see this and start with this.
I don't think this was out last time.
True, it wasn't. But that's it for like the normal summons of the deck. Dangers, we got 3 Bigfoot.
Bigfoot go burr.
1 Thunderbird, 3 Ogos, 1 Dogman, 3 Nessies, 3 Mothman.
Damn ban list.
3 Chupacabras. And then you got the one of 19 Dangers.
How'd you like this ratio?
I think before I was playing 18. I think it was more than that because these were at 3 at the time. But obviously, there's nothing much to say about these. This is basically to get in level 8. Level 8s and level 4s is what you really utilize more of the extra deck. This is just to help tutor out one of those. There's not much to explain about these. Dogman, for real, I know a lot of people don't really mess with him at all.
Doesn't he give 1,000 attack?
He allows your opponent to lose. All your opponent's monsters lose 1,000 attack and defense.
Okay.
Defense. Just 1,000 attack. He's just there for like this. When this gets triggered, I dump this to the graveyard. It's like just an extra name that you can banish away with the lore and stuff like that. Dump this to the graveyard and you don't have to use it. It doesn't really have to be there, so it can be 18 Dangers if you want to, but 19 was cool. Never really had an issue with it. The 1 Thunderbird is just to have a card in the side deck or in the main deck that deals with back row. Like, trash ass Elvish deck. Sorry if I cussed.
No, you good. I'm not a kid-friendly channel. Fuck them kids.
More draw cards. I played this engine last time. Still good. You can play more Dark Wars if you want to, but just these do something. I'm not saying that the other stuff don't do anything. But
it facilitates the combo. You have a goal. You have a game plan.
More draw cards. 2. Last time I was playing 3. Just really don't want to open this card. You don't want to open multiples. You want to draw into it in the middle of the combo, and then continue to do your things.
I know you resolved twice on me in a turn.
Man, it's insane, man. It's insane. But yeah, and the 1 card destruction and the 1 trade in. This is just okay. So I was trying to go with a different route with the deck than I did last time. That's why I played more level 8s. It's like there's like 2 combos that I came up with that revolves around the level 8s. And that's why this is in there. Plus, this is really good trying to play into boards because you can activate this, pitch a Thunderbird or a Bigfoot. They're gonna negate this because they don't want you to. You're giving up 2 cards to draw 2 cards, so they're gonna negate this regardless. And then you just pop off with the Bigfoot or the Thunderbird. But this can be anything. It's like one of the flex spots. That and Thunderbird and the Augman, those are like flex spots. It can be more draw cards. It can be more, stuff like that. And then last are like just 4 powerful extenders. This coming off the list was insane. It's like now I don't have to waste another danger to put on the board to resolve the world's effect. I can just Snow come out and invest 1 card and then tribute these off and then still resolve Snow on my technically turn 2 or turn 3, whatever it is, what you want to call it. The Strudo is cool. I'm still working on more different combos with this card. It's just there as another Saryuja fodder or whatever. I'm not doing any synchro plays, but the deck can. I don't know about these. I was playing World Secession or Legacy Secession. I took it out. I think it's 43 cards instead of 40.
Oh, so it was 41 in flex spots. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it was 40 last time, and then I just, there's a lot of cards that I want to cut. Actually, to be honest with you, the list might be more because it doesn't matter. Like you can always dump the world to the graveyard and then have to worry about drawing into this. Like you can curious dump this to the graveyard and still do your combos and stuff like that. And it doesn't matter if it gets sent to the graveyard because you got the reborn. And then you can always, and if you mill this off of Curious or something, you can always bring it back. But you just want this in play. Grave or hand, this in your hand. And like, you basically win. Extra deck. Here's the family. Token. 1 Levier. You don't really go into it a lot, so it can get cut. It's mainly for the Jackalope or the. It's just there just to bring back like Armageddon Knight. You abuse Armageddon Knight or Grepher for real. You can Destrudo go into it as well. Like Destrudo target level 4, so now you have a level 3. So when you Jackalope or Sukinoke on the board, you can go into this and bring back the Armageddon Knight, dump more pieces. But it's I don't think you need it. I didn't summon it at all. I summoned it once today. But outside of that, and in testing, like I didn't summon it at all. So it can be another card. Summon this card every single game. If you mill the world and you haven't dropped this in your combo, like you can summon him, activate effect, bring the world back, trigger the world, and then you can just summon Snow and trigger these off, and then draw for turn again and put your board back up and attack for game. But this card is actually really good. Then the last XYZs I played was 1 Ding and 1 Zeus. I put these in for locals. They would be like more utility cards or more plus cards, but they're just in there for locals. My locals play a lot of back row decks and stuff like that, so I didn't want to come in game 1 and not have a lot of things to out. I have the Thunderbird, but that's not enough. I have Bigfoot for the face-up cards, but that's not enough. So I wanted something else. And you just summon this with all the level 8s you play, send a card, you detach to protect it, and then you just attack and then Zeus. And 1 Mat Zeus is good, nowadays. That's it for the XYZs. The rest of the extra deck, I believe, is Link Monsters. 1 Link Karibo and 1 Anima. You need this for the God card decks or the God card stuff in the deck to make Curious. Just right here. I normally when I make Curious, I leave it on the board. I don't know. Obviously you can't really rate how people are thinking during a game or something. But you leave this on the board, and I would assume that they would hesitate nibbing you. It doesn't matter if they nib you. Anywhere, it doesn't really matter. No hand traps really hurt the deck except for one, and people are not playing it. But if they do nib you and stuff like that, you can add back. Let's say like you mill Monster Reborn, you can add back Reborn, or you can add back a Danger, or something else that you need. You can add back a Lord, or add back the beginning to the end, which is obviously a broken card.
It really is.
And then you can then use one Danger or anything to go into Appaloosa. This definitely get cut. It's like nothing really hurts you. Like people would try to hand trap you all day long. It does not matter. Like as long as you have a Danger in your hand, you can continue your turn. And that's what everybody don't understand. So this can get cut. This can be anything else. This along with Zeus. Like these can be more cards that you can play to help get your combo going. One dark. This is busted. I wish I would have played two. Just insane, because like if you need an extra dark in your graveyard to resolve the beginning and the end, you can just summon this, and then you can reborn that one of their darks and just make a free link monster. It doesn't matter what it is, and then you get that extra dark. But just this card is really good, really good. I might play two of this card. One Phoenix, one Unicorn, and one Griffin. Griffin is just there just in case you rip the or you mill the field spell or Monster Reborn. You can set it back. You set it to your board. Unicorn, shuffle it back in and draw, and then draw into it again off of the dangers and stuff. So that's why like these two are really good together. But like unless I'm going second, I normally summon these. Like these are just. I haven't milled a Monster Reborn and have to set it back yet, so this is just there just in case that happens. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an extra.
Gotcha.
Then two Skull Dreads, best card in the extra deck. It would be three. I guess it will be three if I cut one of these. Cut an Appaloosa for the third. You don't ever really need a three though. If you play your cards right, you understand that you have dangers in your hand. You keep the dangers in your hand. And if you play your draw cards correctly, you wouldn't need three. This is just if you're running out of dangers or you're running out of combo pieces or stuff to help you extend, then you can drop it out. But if you have the world, if you haven't milled the world, then you have to draw into it. If you draw into the field spell, you can just set the field spell and continue your turn. So when you draw into the world, you flip the field spell immediately, and you activate his effect to special summon the world from your hand, and then you trigger the world, and then you can continue a turn. You can get rid of the world off the board if you have to and everything, and bring it back again. And if they imperm or Veiler the world, doesn't matter. Like I said, you can send that to the graveyard, reborn it back, activate the effect again, because it's not a hard one to return. You can continue activating the effect. But this card is just really good.
That's dumb.
And then the last card in the extra deck is a Boar Sword. Better than Access Code. At times, Access Code came up earlier, but this card is still just good. You can put monsters on the board easily. And Dark makes it to where you can make this shit like real easy now, because you got a lot of Link 2s that are dark. Like earlier today, I reborned a Dark Link 2, and then I was able to do some things.
I understand. Well, this video is almost at 15 minutes, so we're not going to go on the side deck, though. But show the one side deck card that I saw you flip on somebody, on a striker player. He had two set. What did you side?
I.O. They called the judge.
Side deck is quick. 2, 3. This is just for locals, I guess. Actually, I think this will be standard for this deck.
I want to play a set of balls from you, by the way.
You said you want to play with his balls.
You already know.
This can be this right here. And then this can be the third Lancia.
Okay.
But yeah, just powerful stuff. This kills Eldritch and all that stuff. They can't really do much. This for combo decks. And then this obviously for more combo decks like PK and shit. These are like conflicting though. Like you don't want to side all three of these in. But I'm siding all three of these in.
Any shout outs?
First and foremost, thank God for allowing me to be alive to play the game. Shout out to my family, KNG and Team Old Guide, my sponsors. Ant-Man, I guess. Kansas City, and all the players in Kansas City. Oh, Panda right there. Yeah, I said all that. That's it.
All right, YouTube, I'm the one only M816. Akeem, thank you for the air profile. Until next time, YouTube, there's always a move to make. Deuces.